Hi everyone, this is Ankita Basu and today our topic is cell division. Now, what is cell division and why this topic is so much significant? So, cell division is the phenomena where the cell multiplies or new cells form from the pre-existing cells. By this process, the cellular materials are equally divided between the daughter cells. The growth and development of every organism depends exclusively on the multiplication and enlargement of its cells. The development of a multicellular organism from a zygote takes place through cell division. Even asexual reproduction also depends on cell division. The growth of the living objects is carried out in geometric progression by this cell division. Rudolf Virchow in 1855 first suggested that new cells are formed from the division of the pre-existing cells. Fleming in 1880 first observed the process of cell division in salamander Trichiurus. Now, the cell that divides into new cells are called the mother cell, and the new cells produced after division are known as the daughter cells. Therefore, the process of producing daughter cells from the mother cell is called cell division. Why cell division is required? Cell division is essential for the growth and development of a multicellular organism. For example, human body is made up of trillions of cells. Now, all of these cells have developed from a single cell called zygote through repetitive cell division. An overgrown or undergrown cell can't survive. So, a proper surface to volume ratio should be maintained. An efficient cell has a large nucleus and hence a higher nucleocytoplasmic ratio. Increase in cell size lowers the efficiency. In order to bring back the efficiency and maintain the proper nuclear cytoplasmic ratio, cell undergoes division. Cell division involves replication and equitable distribution of all the chromosomes so that all the cells of an organism have the same number and type of chromosomes. This helps in proper coordination among different cells. Cell division is the method of multiplication in unicellular organisms. Hence, it is the only mode of reproduction in the unicellular organisms. New cells replace old and wore out cells by repeated cell division of the surrounding healthy cells. A wound is healed by repeated mitotic cell division of the surrounding healthy cells. Cell division helps in gamete formation. It maintains constant chromosome numbers in species. In meiosis, crossing over takes place which may lead to the creation of a new characteristics in the offspring, which ultimately helps in the formation of the new species. During cell division, there is replication of the genetic material. Any change may cause mutation. Now, what are the causes of cell division? Cytoplasmic activity is controlled by the nucleus and there is a proper nucleocytoplasmic ratio to be maintained. During cell growth, this ratio disbalances, which results in cell division. Increase in cell size results in decrease of surface to volume ratio. Thus, the efficiency of surface required for exchange and maintenance of efficient metabolism is hampered. As this critical level is reached, it leads to cell division. Cell division is a gene controlled process. Gene regulates the synthesis of enzymes. Enzymes take part in the synthesis of cellular substances. When the amount of DNA is doubled in the nucleus, it initiates cell division. There are certain substances in cell which initiates cell division. Those are known as mitogens. When the mitogens are present in cell, then it causes cell division. Mitogens are cytokinins in case of plant cells, platelet derived growth factors or PDGF, and lymphokinins in case of animal cells. Cell division is indispensable phenomena in lower animals where it is the only mode of reproduction. Now, there are three types of cell division: amitosis, mitosis and meiosis. What is amitosis? Amitosis is a simple method of cell division. It is also known as binary fission or direct cell division. It was first reported by Remarque in 1841 in RBCs of chick embryo. It occurs in bacteria, yeast, amoeba, etc. It occurs without the formation of the spindle and without the differentiation of chromosomes. Nucleus elongates and constricts in the middle to form two daughter nuclei, followed by division of the cytoplasm by constriction to form the two daughter cells. What is mitosis? The term mitosis was coined by Fleming in 1882. Mitosis is called equational division because in mitosis chromosomes replicate and become equally distributed both quantitatively and qualitatively into daughter nuclei, so that the daughter cells have the same number and type of chromosomes as that of the mother cell. Mitosis was first observed by Strasburger in 1870 in plant cells, in 1879 by Boveri and Fleming in animal cells. Biochemical aspects of mitosis were investigated and presented by Cockrum and Macaulay in 1960. Now, mitosis occurs in the formation of the somatic cells, and hence it is often known as the somatic cell division. So, basically what it means? It means that mitosis can also be called as equational cell division or somatic cell division. It is meant for multiplication and elongation of cell number during embryogenesis and blastogenesis of plants and animals. It is related with the growth and development of an individual from zygote to adult. Now, what are the sites of mitotic cell division in plants? It occurs in the meristematic regions like root tips, stem tips, intercalary meristem, growth of embryo, leaves, flowers, fruits, seeds, etc. Basically all those areas related to the growth of plants. In animals it takes place in chick embryo or any embryo, skin and bone marrow. Depending upon the cell and the species, mitosis can take 30 minutes to 3 hours for completion. Now, mitosis has two parts: karyokinesis and cytokinesis. What is karyokinesis? Karyokinesis comes from the Greek word karyon, means nucleus, and kinesis means movement. The nucleus passes through a complicated sequence of events before forming two daughter nuclei. The whole process passes through the four stages: prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Prophase. Prophase comes from the Greek word pro, means first, and phasis means stage. This is the first stage of karyokinesis. It has three stages: early prophase, middle prophase, and late prophase. In early prophase, the nucleus becomes spheroidal. The cytoplasmic viscosity increases. Chromatin fiber shortens and thickens to form elongated chromosomes. The two centrioles begin to shift towards the opposite poles. Centrioles radiate astral rays. Chromosomes are evenly distributed inside the nucleus. In middle prophase, the chromosomes shifts towards the periphery. The chromosome size further shortens and thickens. Each chromosome appears to consist of two chromatids attached in the center by a centromere. In late prophase, fine fibers start appearing around the nucleus. The nucleolus degenerate completely. The centrioles and their astral rays align themselves in the area of the future spindle poles. Prometaphase. It comes from the Greek word pro means before, meta means second, phasis means stage. Basically, this is the transition stage between the prophase and the metaphase. It is a very short phase. Here, the nuclear envelope disappears. Distinction between cytoplasm and nucleoplasm disappears. Spindle apparatus consists of numerous fine fibers which towards the ends form poles, while they have maximum diameter in the middle known as the equator. Metaphase. It comes from the Greek word meta means after and phasis means stage. After prometaphase, the discontinuous fibers from the two spindle poles get connected to the centromere surface and known as chromosomal fibers. Each chromosome is attached by distinct chromosome fibers. Chromosome fibers get tightens and then the chromosome get aligned in the equator of the spindle. The centromeres of the chromosomes from metaphasic plate. Metaphase is the best time to count the number and study the morphology of the chromosomes. Anaphase. Anaphase comes from the Greek word ana means up, phasis means stage. It starts with the division of centromere of each and every chromosome into two so that each chromatid have its own centromere. The chromatids start to move towards the poles to become the daughter chromosomes. The daughter chromosomes move towards the poles along the path of the chromosomal fibers while the spindle elongates. In this phase, the centromere leads the path while the arms trail. Thus, the chromosomes can be seen as V, L or J shaped structures under the microscope. Telophase. Telophase comes from the Greek word telo means end, phasis means stage. This stage is reverse of the prophase where the cytoplasmic viscosity decreases. The set of chromosomes formed at the end of the anaphase reorganizes themselves into nuclei. The chromosome elongates and overlap one another to form the chromatin. The nucleolar organizer region of satellite chromosomes produce nucleoli. Nucleoplasm gets collected in the place of the chromatin. A nuclear envelope appears on its outside from either pieces of older nuclear membrane or the endoplasmic reticulum. Cytokinesis. Cytokinesis comes from the Greek word kaitos means cell, kinesis means movement. It is the division of the protoplast of a cell into two daughter cells. Cell organelles get equally distributed between two daughter cells. Exception is the multinucleate plasmodia, where the nuclear division is not followed by cytokinesis. That is, karyokinesis is the only process of mitosis in the multinucleate plasmodia. Cytokinesis occurs in different ways in plant and animal cells. In case of animal cells, that cytokinesis occurs through the cleavage method. In case of plant cells, the cytokinesis may occur through the cleavage method or the cell plate method. Cytokinesis in animal cells. The central part of the spindle gets changed into dense fibrous and vesicular structure called the midbody. Simultaneously, microfilaments collect in the middle region of the cell below the cell membrane. They induces the cell membrane to invaginate. The furrow deepens centripetally and leaves the cell into two daughter cells with respective daughter nuclei. Cytokinesis in plant cells takes place by two methods, either the cleavage method or the cell plate method. In cleavage method, in lower plants, this cleavage method takes place. In this method, furrow appears centripetally where protoplast, pectin, hemicellulose and microfibrils of cellulose deposits to form two cell wall. Cell plate method. In this method, the interzonal region of the spindle is transformed into the phragmoplast, a structure similar to the midbody of animal cell. Although the phragmoplast initially is found as a ring in the periphery of the cell, with time it grows centripetally until it extends across the entire equatorial plate. The vesicle increase in size and then fuse to completely separate two daughter cells by a continuous plasma membrane. The phragmoplast transforms into the cell plate. With the formation of cell plate, the spindle disappears. The daughter protoplast deposits cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin on either side of the cell plate, forming the cell wall. Now, what are the significance of mitosis? Mitosis helps to maintain the proper cell size and surface to volume ratio of every cell. An equilibrium between the amount of RNA and DNA is maintained. It is essential for growth and development of organs and the body of the organisms. The old decaying dead cells are replaced by new ones. It helps the lower group of organisms to reproduce asexually. An injury or wound is healed by repetitive mitotic division of the surrounding cells. Mitotic cell division maintain the same number and kind of chromosomes in all cells. Now, uncontrolled mitosis can lead to cancer. What is the difference between plant cell mitosis and animal cell mitosis? Plant cell mitosis occurs in meristem. Animal cell mitosis occurs at several places. It is controlled by cytokinesis, while in animal cell it is controlled by a number of mitogens. For example, lymphokinins, epidermal growth factors, platelet derived growth factors. In plant cell mitosis, spindle is anastral. In animal cell mitosis, spindle is amphiastral, that is, it is present in both the poles. Centromere is absent. Centromere is essential part of animal cell mitosis. In plant cell mitosis, cytokinesis occurs by cell plate method. In animal cell mitosis, cytokinesis occurs by cleavage. In plant cell mitosis, cell plate grows centrifugally, while in animal cells, the cleavage proceeds centripetally. What is meiosis? Meiosis comes from the Greek word meionum or meio, which means to lessen or to reduce. The term was coined by J. B. Farmer and Murray in 1905. The division was first studied by Van Beneden in 1887. Meiosis is a special type of cell division found in organisms in which there is sexual mode of reproduction. It is the most important phenomena in those organisms where occurs the union of the haploid gametes during the sexual reproduction. Meiosis can be defined as the process of cell division in which the chromosome divides once but the nucleus and the cytoplasm divides twice, leading to the formation of 4 haploid daughter cells from 1 diploid germ mother cells. What are the characteristic features of meiosis? Meiosis occurs during gametogenesis or sporogenesis. By this process, a diploid mother cell produces 4 haploid daughter cells. Here, the mother cell divides in 2 stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. In meiosis 1, the chromosome number get halved, hence called reductional division. In meiosis 2, the daughter cells have same number of chromosomes as that of the mother cell, hence called equational division. Chromosome divide once, nucleus and cytoplasm divides twice. Due to crossing over, gametes possess both maternal and paternal characters. What are the types of meiosis? The process of meiosis is fundamentally the same in all animals and plants, but the time at which meiosis takes place varies among different organisms. On the basis of time and stage, meiosis can be classified into 3 types: dramatic meiosis, zygotic meiosis, and sporic meiosis. Gametic meiosis or the terminal meiosis. The meiotic division occurs immediately before the formation of gametes or gametogenesis. Intermediary or sporic meiosis. This type of meiosis takes place at some intermediate time between fertilization and formation of gametes. It is the characteristic feature of ferns. Initial or zygotic meiosis. Here, meiosis takes place immediately after the formation of zygote in some lower plants and in some sporozoan animals. The cells where the meiosis takes place are known as meiocytes. Meiocytes of gonads are called gonadocytes, spermatocyte in male and oocyte in female. Now the process of meiosis is divided into 2 phases. Meiosis 1, the reductional phase; meiosis 2, the equational phase. Meiosis 1 is marked by karyokinesis 1 and cytokinesis 1. Meiosis 2 is marked by karyokinesis 2 and cytokinesis 2. In meiosis 1, karyokinesis 1 have 4 phases: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. Prophase 1 consists of 5 phases: leptotene, zygotene, pachytene, diplotene and dikinesis. In karyokinesis 2, it has 4 phases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2 and telophase 2. Now meiosis 1, it is the reduction or the heterotypic division. Meiosis 1 is known as reduction or heterotypic division since the number of chromosomes is reduced to half. Meiosis starts after an interphase. In the beginning of the first meiotic division, the nucleus of the meiocyte starts to swell up by absorbing water from the cytoplasm. Nuclear volume increases about 3 folds. Prophase 1. Prophase 1 is the longest stage of the meiotic division. It has 5 substages: leptotin, zygotin, pachytene, diplotin and dikinesis. Leptotin comes from the Greek word leptos means slender, tania means bent. Here the chromosomes get uncoiled. The structure of chromosomes appears with a series of dense granules called centromere at equal intervals. Polarized stage or banquet stage is observed where they properly align in a definite region inside the nucleus. At this stage proceeds, the chromosome appears shorter and fatter. The centriole duplicates migrating towards the opposite poles of the cell. Zygotin comes from the Greek word zygon means tied, tania means bent. The pairing of homologous chromosome occurs. The two homologous chromosomes get paired to each other by synaptonymal complex. Pairing is such that the genes of the same characters present on the two chromosomes come to lie exactly opposite to each other. The process of pairing of homologous chromosome is called synapsis. Now, synapsis is the process in which the gene of the same character present on the same loci of the chromosome come to lie exactly opposite each other. Such pairing process of homologous chromosome is known as synapsis. The synapsis begins at one or more points along the length of the homologous chromosome. Depending upon the place of origin of pairing, synapsis has been classified into 3 types: proterminal synapsis, procentric synapsis and random synapsis. In proterminal synapsis, pairing in homologous chromosome start from the tips and continues towards the centromere. In procentric synapsis, the starting point is the centromere which proceeds towards the ends. Random synapsis. Here synapsis occurs at various parts along the length of the homologous chromosome. Pachytene. Pachytene comes from the Greek word pachys means thick and tania means band. The pair of chromosomes become twisted spirally around each other and can't be separated. The pachytene chromosome consists of 4 chromatids closely aligned together in a complex called a bivalent. Crossing over takes place. It is accompanied by chiasmata formation and the nucleus or nucleolus remains prominent up to this stage. During the pachytene stage, a very important phenomena, crossing over, takes place. The crossing over involves reshuffling, redistribution and mutual exchange of hereditary material between the homologous chromosomes. According to recent views, chromatids of each homologous chromosome of a bivalent may break transversely with the help of an enzyme, the endonuclease, which is reported to increase in the nucleus during this stage. After the breakage of chromatids, the interchange of chromatin segments takes place between the non-sister chromatids of the homologous chromosomes. Breakage of chromatin segment is called nicking, assisted by endonuclease, and the reunion is called annealing. It is aided by ligase. The process of interchange of chromatin materials between one non-sister chromatid of each homologous chromosome is called crossing over, which is accompanied by the chiasmata formation. Now, what is chiasmata? Chiasmata is the cross-like attachment of two non-sister chromatids in a bivalent resulted due to crossing over. The next stage is the diplotin. It comes from the Greek word diplos means double and tainia means band. The homologous chromosomes start to repel each other but remains attached through the point of chiasma. During this stage, the chiasmata gradually move towards the ends of the chromosome and this process is called terminalization. The synaptonymal complex mostly disappears in this stage. Dikinesis, it comes from the Greek word dia means through, kinesis means movement. Here the bivalent chromosomes become so tense and evenly distributed in the nucleus. The nucleolus detached from the nuclear organizer and ultimately disappears. The chiasma moves from the center of the chromosomes towards the ends. The chromosomes become more contracted, bivalents are more evenly distributed in the nucleus and migrates towards the periphery. The next stage which comes after the prophase is the metaphase 1. Here the centrioles move to 90 and spindle is formed between them. Chromosomes are arranged in a equatorial plate. The centromere of a pair of homologous chromosomes lie on either side and equidistant from the equatorial plate. The repulsive force between the homologous chromosomes increase greatly and they become ready to separate. The next stage is anaphase 1. Due to contraction of the chromosomal fibers, each homologous chromosome with two chromatids and undivided centromere move towards the opposite pole of the cell. The actual reduction of chromosome occurs in this stage. This is a vital stage. The homologous chromosomes which move towards the opposite poles are the chromosomes of either paternal or maternal origin. Due to crossing over, the two chromatids of a chromosome does not genetically resemble to each other. Next stage is the telophase 1. Here the endoplasmic reticulum forms the nuclear envelope around the chromosomes. The chromosomes uncoil, the nucleolus reappears and the two daughter chromosomes are formed. This is the mark of the end of karyokinesis 1 of meiosis 1. Next, cytokinesis. In meiosis, cytokinesis, it is of two types, successive and simultaneous. In simultaneous type, the cytokinesis 1 is omitted while it occurs in successive types. Cytokinesis occurs through cleavage in animal cells and by cell plate formation in plant cells. Cytokinesis 1 produces two daughter cells with nuclei having haploid number of chromosomes. This marks the end of meiosis 1 and the beginning of meiosis 2 or the homotypic division. This is the meiotic division where each haploid meiotic cell divides into two daughter cells. The meiosis 2 has two stages as usual, karyokinesis 2 and cytokinesis 2. At the end of meiosis 2, 4 haploid cells are produced with haploid number of chromosomes. Karyokinesis 2 is divisible into 4 phases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2 and telophase 2. Prophase 2. In prophase 2, each centriole divides into two. Thus, two pairs of centrioles are formed which migrate towards the opposite poles. The chromosomal fibers are arranged in the form of spindle at the right angle to the spindle formed at the first meiosis. The nuclear membrane and the nucleolus disappears. Chromosome with two chromatids become short and thick. Metaphase 2. The chromosomes get arranged at the equator of the spindle. The centromere divides into two daughter chromosomes, which are also known as monads. Microtubules of the spindle get attached to the centromere of the chromosomes. Anaphase 2. Here the daughter chromosomes move towards the opposite poles due to contraction of the chromosomal microtubules and stretching of interzonal microtubules. Here the centromere moves first with the trailing hands of the chromosome. Telophase 2. Here the chromatids migrate towards the opposite poles. The endoplasmic reticulum forms the nuclear envelope around the chromosomes. The nucleolus reappears due to the synthesis of ribosomal RNA and also due to accumulation of the ribosomal proteins. This marks the end of karyokinesis 2 of meiosis 2. Cytokinesis 2. It occurs by two processes, successive type and simultaneous type. In successive type of cytokinesis, both the daughter cells undergo independent cytokinesis after the completion of karyokinesis 2. In simultaneous type, cytokinesis is absent in meiosis 1. All the four nuclei formed after meiosis 2 undergo cytokinesis at the same time through cleavage in both plant and animal cells. In plant cells, it is accompanied by the deposition of the cell wall materials like cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, etc. So, here the meiosis 2 ends. Now, what are the significance of meiosis? It helps in the formation of gametes with haploid number of chromosomes. This is the mode of transfer of the genetic information from the mother to the parent cell. It helps in the maintenance of the constant chromosome number. A crossing over takes place which may result in the beginning of a new characteristic in the offspring and can hence bring mutation in the offspring. It is the evidence of basic relationship of organisms. The assortment of chromosomes takes place during meiosis. Any kind of chromosomal variation can take place after meiosis. Meiosis is the result of evolution, or evolution is the result of meiosis. Now, what is the difference between mitosis and meiosis? Mitosis takes place in the somatic cells. Meiosis occurs in germ cells during gametogenesis. Mitosis takes place in both diploid and haploid cells. Meiosis takes place in diploid cells only. Mitosis produces 2 daughter cells. Meiosis produces 4 daughter cells. The number of chromosomes remains same after meiosis. The number of chromosomes get reduced to half after meiosis. No variations are introduced by mitosis. Variations are introduced by meiosis. In mitosis, each replication cycle of DNA is followed by one cell division. In meiosis, each replication of DNA is followed by 2 cell divisions. In mitosis, DNA synthesis occurs in the S phase of the cell cycle, which is followed by a G2 phase before the onset of cell division. In meiosis, there is a pre-meiotic cell DNA synthesis which is immediately followed by meiosis. Here the G2 phase is small or non-existent. So, thank you everyone. Please like, share and subscribe. I will be back soon with more relevant topics.